Okay, are we streaming? Okay, I think we are streaming. Alright, let me just check the stream health and everything else to make sure that things are going steady. And yeah, I'm playing Persona music again since I don't get copyrighted. The last video, the last live stream I did, I got copyrighted, so let me just stick with Persona music and stay on the safe side, since this music does not get copyrighted, since almost everyone uses it. Alright, so alright, everything is looking to be good in terms of the stream. Alright, now I'm gonna keep that there. Hopefully my mic's not loud. And while no one is watching the stream, I'm going to be doing some sketching. The name of the stream is just a sketch with me live stream, so I'm mainly going to be doing my own thing and just sketching stuff. It's the beauty, honestly, of live streams that are, you know, like when you just start, there's no one watching, so you could just do your own thing and not worry. Alright, I still need to get used to this, get used to Clip Studio, because it's no Procreate, but I'm gonna have to make it work somehow. Get used to the brushes and the brush engine and the UI, especially since I personally don't like this cluttered UI. I'm too used to the like very minimalistic UI that Procreate has, but again, I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Alright, I think I'm just gonna do some character sketches of my OCs or something of the sorts. Not really an OC, well yes, really my OC, but you know, since oh, I hate this brush. Oh, I hate this brush. Okay, yeah, that's better. You know what I should do? Have the chat in this on a window I could see. So in case someone abruptly joins the stream, if anyone does come in actually. Oh, that doesn't work since oh, that doesn't work. Okay. Alright, never mind, guys. No one's here anyway, so I'll just do my thing. You know, the best, you just can't go wrong with the Loomis method. It's just so effective in doing anything with any basic construction. Hence why I'm probably never ever going to do how to draw a head tutorial. Like, there's already the best head tutorial out on YouTube already. That's by Proco. After he did that, any other how to draw a head video is just gonna be derivative of this method, or any method literally derived of the ball and splitting into thirds. Not that it's not that you can't have your own spin on it, but after a while, there's only a certain amount of ways you could teach people or artists how to draw the head without being you know, claimed of, oh, you're just copying this. And to be fair, Proco is just doing the Andrew Loomis method. This song is so good. I'm probably actually going to do layers instead of just I might actually try to do line art this time too. This is a first to everything these days. Oh my god, no, that's not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do. Well, someone's actually commenting. Oh, it's ShoeCon and friends. Or let's go. Yep, nice to have you drop in on the stream. It's probably just turning morning over there on your side of the world. Alright, this is since I'm not trying to. Should I just do different head angles or just do different emotions for one head? You know, I'll do that. I'm lazy. I'm feeling very lazy today. Oh my god, why did I do that? Oh, why did I do that? See, this is what I mean by I have to get used to the UI and the interface. It is very weird for me. Yep, just getting my day started. Good to hear. Yeah, nice to have you here. Cause it's only you and there's only 2 people watching, and I sort of like it like that. I don't need a whole audience yet. Cause you know, I just want this to be as not low key as possible. I just want to have a gradual build up, if that's something I could be allowed to have. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright. Oh my god, as much as I love this song gets very repetitive. Persona 3, you are such a hot take that Persona 3 is not overrated, but it is such a I guess it is overrated. I don't know. It was the first Persona game I played, but so I guess I really can't talk since that's what sort of got me into the whole franchise. But this music, the music in Persona 3 plays all the time. Oh yeah, I'm skipping this song. I'm sorry. This beat is sort of cancerous. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Not trying to explode into fame or anything. Got a quick update video come out later. Shifting gears, gonna continue making vids. Yeah, keep making vids. Is anime music safe to play for videos? Well, the thing is, Persona is a game, and I know most video game music is technically safe. since since they're made for like public and like and how people like to play video games online. Um, it's sort of made that it's okay, if that makes sense, because we want people want, or the companies want, the games to be spread to a wide audience. But I know there's some games, of course, if they have licensed music, say like Life is Strange, you best believe you're not getting away with it. But recently, the other stream I was playing Kingdom Hearts music. While I didn't get copyright striked, I did get claimed. So, anime music though, I don't know. You could try. I did play anime music for one video, but I know there's certain tracks that Japan will come after you, and because I know Japan is very, strict, I think, with their copyright thing. So, Persona is just that one exception that I know of off the top of my head. It ain't no game. It's time to make history. This song. Yeah, I just think Persona 4 is the best Persona game for me. Persona 5 is cool, but it's not Persona 4 for me. Persona 4 is just magical. Alright, I should get this person eyes before they look further demented. Oh my god. Oh, I did that eye bad. The eye looks terrible. Gotcha. So maybe when my beloved video game franchise will let me use the music. Yeah, most likely video game music, most of them should be okay for music uses at least. I played 0 Persona games. I mean, you're in Japan, so I mean, that's the Persona life, I guess. Like, since all the Persona games take place in like Japan, isn't it crazy how Americans were so easy to adapt to, like Japan's way of life via the Persona games, if that makes sense. Since Persona games, like you have to do like the school system, the Japanese school system, the Japanese like school year, and we were just fine with that. But like, to be fair, it's a game. It's not like we're living the life, but I just find that hilarious. And they'll give you questions about Japanese history sometimes. Oh, Persona 3's questions were out of this world. But that's what the internet was for. And trial and error. Yeah, Persona is literally just, well, it's not literally just, but it's RPG that's sort of like a life simulator. That's takes place in like, well, it's a whole thing, but you're living a life of a Japanese student. So you're like doing homeroom, like classes. They have to take like tests and like study and you sort of have to budget your time in a year and while doing some dungeon crawling RPG stuff, since anime. Because as we know in anime, the only people that matter are high schoolers. God, anime, why do they have to be like that? Oh, no. Great anime would be if they just dwelled more on like older people, maybe? Or hell, just not necessarily have them in freaking high school all the time. Like, high school was the worst years of my life. The game I'm thinking is of using this troubleshooter about that children's Korean deep stretch RPG. I would say, yeah, if it's RPG, it should be good. I use RPG games more times than not should be okay, and plus RPGs usually have the best music sometimes, so I would say that should be alright. Sounds good, Smitty. I mean, it's alright. I would not say Persona is the most easily accessible game. More easier than Shin Megami Tensei, to be fair, but I will say that Persona has a big following in America, strangely enough, despite the heavy anime influences. And I like it too, I guess. But I will say Persona 5 really jump-started the Persona craze. If you didn't hear Persona from Persona 3 or 4, Persona 5 solidified it. People that don't even like RPGs were like playing Persona. Only for especially for the aesthetic. Exactly, why would I want to play a video game that's so much like real life? Yeah, I don't know. I will say the school elements, were definitely hit or miss. Because what sold me was the RPG aspect and the RPG aspect and just the aesthetic of Persona. And even then, the Persona 5 is I do think it's better than 3, but for me, Persona 4, just the characters is also a defining thing that really sells Persona for some people. Ooh. But again, the high school thing, I'm sick of high school. It just sucks that if there was a Persona 6 or any future Persona game, it would obviously be spent in high school, because again, as we know, high schoolers are the ones to save the world, because they make all the rational decisions, right? How am I going to do this here? I'm going to do the hair on a different layer since I don't trust myself. I know, and yeah, the Persona fear. I know I fear the Persona fanbase. I fear them too, honestly, The aesthetic 10 out of 10 song. I'll take a cup of tea, but it's friggin' stunning. Yeah, I definitely will say. Shigenori Sorajima, the artist for Persona 3, 4, and 5. He's good, but he's definitely not my favorite artist, or in terms of draftmanship. There's just other artists that I would put above him. A handful, actually. But that aesthetic people just love. Alright. Let me backtrack. Let me seriously backtrack, actually. With the eyes. Is this like Persona 1 music? What is this? I don't recognize. Oh, it's Persona 2 music. Oh, it's not bad. I don't mind it. Now this song is so gosh darn catchy. Like, I could listen to this song and just get lost somewhere listening to the song, actually. It's that catchy. I mean, who doesn't want to be like roaming the school buildings just to this song? I mean, I don't want to be roaming school ever again, but I definitely roam somewhere with this song playing. Also, for an RPG, the music is when I first heard Persona music, I'm like, this is some weird things, because I was not used to this type of RPG. I played like things like Hack, Final Fantasy, and Star Ocean Count, I guess. I was not used to music that was so hip-hoppy for an RPG, to be fair, but I guess again that is the Persona thing, the Persona aesthetic. Into your love, sweet time. This song is so good. This is another layer, right? Before I completely mess this up. No, hip hop had to get taken a remix by Asia as well. K-pop, I mean, definitely, yeah. K-pop is a lot of things, honestly. K-pop is a menagerie of subgenres taken all over the place. I don't know. K-pop, they did it. They somehow took the world like by a huge surprise. Since there was definitely a point in history, not like ancient history, but like a few years, give or take 5-ish years ago or more, where K-pop was not as big as it is now. But something about the whole BTS thing or wave or Blackpink, one of those, just something about them for people was very pleasing, I guess. I will say K-pop. K-pop it's a weird one for me. I used to rebuke anyone that listened to it because I could not give myself to give like any I didn't care enough to listen to K-pop. But recently I've been trying to give it a go since I think I was a bit messed up to hate a whole genre or fandom or culture, I guess, and not know anything about it. So I listened to some songs. I'm just like, it's alright. It's alright. K-pop's not the absolute definitive worst thing in the world, but and I have like 1 or 2 songs from a few bands here and there, but I would not. It would not be my go-to thing. You'll soon catch me. Not even Japanese music. Actually, that's a lot. Japanese music is definitely something you're gonna hear me play, but you'll soon find me listening to like rock or things like that. Whatever the genre, the jet set radio music is. Or honestly, yeah, just video game music in general, honestly. Since video game music comes in all shapes and forms. And yeah, they do say this was the cultures they draw from. We got so much love and credit. Both, yeah, boy bands, girl bands are just a thing, and the West have up on them. But the West took the world by some part because they were filling a void. Gave up on them. Oh yes, the West. We did do it definitely with what was it? I guess like Backstreet Boys is the obvious one, NSYNC, stuff like that. He did do it, and just BTS stuck. It stuck hard for all of us. And it's pretty obvious, like with some hairstyles and stylistic choices that they definitely were inspired by hip hop, American hip hop, or and definitely a lot of black culture too. I mean, it's plain to see, honestly. But again, they were just on a massive world scale, were highly appealing to a lot of people. Even I had to figure out what was going on. Like, what is this K-pop craze? I needed to know, because that and currently anime is going through a wave of people liking it now, and that's crazy. People got beat up if they found out, not beat up, well, let me not say that, but roasted on site if word got out that they liked anime. which is hilarious. But yeah, so the foundations of the job is how it was playing for us to see, but reason is this thing. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of glaring things happening in East Asia, or the world, to put it more simply, honestly. Another anime is going mainstream. I have to find a new core meta guide focus. I mean, honestly, to be fair, I haven't watched anime in a good while. I don't remember the last good anime I watched. I read a lot, but like of manga and things like that. But anime just takes too much time to go that rabbit hole. It's not a rabbit hole. I'm definitely going to watch the anime of a manga I like. Like whenever Chainsaw Man drops, I'll be on that. What is the recent anime I watched? Got it in a few minutes. Good chatting to my dude. Always nice to see you, right? Yeah, no problem. You do what you need to have to do. I'm gonna be here for like a cool minute, just sketching. Hopefully, I sketch a few faces and things. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna draw something else. Let me just. You know, music's. You know, I might just change the music. Because I know Sonic. I just finished watching the Sonic movie. Not just finished. I watched like I think a week ago, and I'm in a Sonic mood to hear some soundtracks. And since Knuckles was in the, well, obviously Knuckles was in the Sonic movie, might play some of his tracks or his stage themes. I feel like currently it was so cringy back in the day to listen to like this music. Bro, it was cringy back then, and it sort of is still now. But I'll swear by it. But I've always loved this. The tracks in this game was a guilty pleasure. Wrong layer. Also, if you like Sonic, you best watch this movie. Like, it sure has dumb moments in it, which what movie doesn't, honestly, these days? But that movie had so much fan service for Sonic fans. Like, whoa. And they're saying like they're gonna make a Sonic cinematic universe, and I'm not gonna lie, they could very well pull that off. Like, it's not gonna be like long as MCU long, but they can make a good grip of movies around the Sonic. Probably gonna handle business that record that quick video. Upon all this, glad it came out well. Alright, thank you, no problem. I will see you in a round. But what was I saying? Yeah, they can make a good grip of Sonic movies. I don't know if they're gonna do based on the games. I mean, what else can they do, honestly? I'm assuming they're gonna put their own spin on it. Because I guess you could sort of say that if they can introduce like Metal Sonic, perhaps. I don't want to spoil the movie, but let's just say that they could definitely do something with other games, like say Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like maybe they could add the Death Egg in it, or you know, things like that. Cause I'd be there for it. I would definitely be there to see Sonic 3. Come on, they have to make a joke saying Sonic 3 and Knuckles or something like that. Or some sort of nod. The thing is that this second movie has Tails and Knuckles. So I think maybe, just maybe, we could have what game would they adapt for the third movie? It's pretty obvious what they're going to do for the third movie if you've watched the movie, but I'm thinking like it's not going to be like as long again as the MCU. So this theme is so catchy too. I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep. This song is timeless. Okay, not timeless, but that's a terrible neck. It's a certified hood classic, if I say so myself. He got Larry. Excellent question, and he vanished in a second. You know, it's crazy. The stream health has been healthy all this time, and it's a miracle. Because by now, usually the stream would say, you know, YouTube's not picking up enough data, therefore the viewers is gonna experience buffering or load times. But it's been healthy all this time. I'm like, whoa. Again, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. How to back him up, metal fist, metal crack him. Let it get to me. Should be doing much more looser sketches. I feel like I'm still too stiff with some of these. Yeah, I feel like I'm too stiff still. Yeah, I should be going a bit more wilder with my sketches, honestly. And this eye is much bigger than the one I just drew. Just purchased that soundtrack. Excited to have background music I can rely on. Yeah, definitely. Again, video game music is usually, most likely, not always, the way to go. Since yeah, like I usually just never have problems with it. Again, unless that company or studio just so happens to have an attitude, but unfortunately, that's not something you're gonna know until you put in a video, and then you realize, oh snap, yeah. This is come with time, practice, and comfort that comes from consistent. I promise those will happen. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. This is definitely the future that's gonna happen for me. All right, hopping out. Take care, my dude. Yeah, no problem. Please have a good time over in Japan, wherever you are. Since he's definitely gonna be doing this thing in Japan right now. I don't know what to do. Alright, yeah, this nose is giving me a hard time. It's the next song. Oh my god, this song. I think it's my favorite song in the entire damn game. Well, at the same time, this is my most hated stage. Yes, even more hated than Mad Space. Mad Space is a guilty pleasure. So is Meteor Herd. But Death Chamber, ooh, I hate this stage so much. Oh, how am I going to do this nose? You damn right, Knuckles. Dun, 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 dun. adjust the nose a bit, maybe the size and placement. Ooh, okay, you know what I should do? I should come to the stream with more topics to talk about. Since I'm coming at a blank, honestly. I sort of wanted to use streaming as a means to just force myself to do art. Because I feel like sometimes I'm not doing enough art, or at least I feel like I don't have an excuse to be doing art sometimes. And this really sort of forces me to take out my pen, stylus, open Clip Studio, and actually draw. Since I feel like most times I'm just, again, I feel like I'm recently just only talking about art, but not really doing it. And I know people are just gonna be like, yo, when's the next artist analysis? I'm like, it's coming. It's just that I but I'd rather my art be the center of attention, because this is an art channel. This is an art channel, at least I'm trying to make it one. Only the problem with me is that I'm very deadpan, and I can't muster up the emotion needed to be spontaneous like that. I feel like most artists have these colorful personalities. I'm just there. All I'm doing is just doing my thing as an artist. Like I like to sketch and do all this stuff. But I cannot do the what's up guys, back again with another video, and this video, oh my god, it just gives me a headache even to satirize it. Like to do all that that bombastic opening. I'm just like, do you guys not get tired? Like, and no offense to the people that do that, like I envy those that could do that. I am a combination of somewhat lazy, and my voice does not help, but driven enough to continue this hard path. Because I knew what I was getting to wanting to be an artist. Most people know what they're getting to when they decide to be an artist. And that's being almost perpetually broke and fighting your way to get relevance in a heavily saturated market. But I knew that, and I was still like, you know what? I'm doing this. It's just gonna be a hard road to, do that, but I still want to be an artist. I'll be broke for a while. I think most artists start out being broke unless you're a genius among geniuses. But I think, with the typical anime spiel of with hard work and determination, and the most important part, luck, yeah, we could pull it off. Any artist could technically pull it off. Oh my god. Clip Studio is about to give me an attitude. Also, speaking of being artists on the interweb, I saw a video about an artist like having to I forgot the artist or the channel name, Christ, but she had to sort of reevaluate the content she was making because she was giving tutorials, and it made people not buy her work because they saw her as a teacher instead of an artist. And I'm just like, whoa. And I was like, that woke me up. I'm just like, whoa, I'm not doing tutorials anymore. Or at least I'll make them like a big part of my the content that I would give out. I'm just like, no. Like, if I make pieces and people don't want to buy them because, or they might work because they see me as the teacher, I'm just like, oh no. Hola, chicas. I think that's Spanish. Good evening. Yes, good evening. Or it's about to be 8:30. Well, it is 8:30 p.m. where I am at in the sleepless city of New York. Alright. Now it's playing boss music. Let me change it up to Rouge's tracks because they're also good. They're peaceful. Nico, hello. Maybe that's what I'm getting wrong. It's the time zones. I'm thinking like no one's watching my stream. It's just that everyone's waking up at a different time in different parts of the world. I think people are coming back, I don't know, waking up just now, or kind of getting back from their jobs or their lives, and they're like, well, here I am doing this, and the next thing I'm doing after this stream is getting some sleep because it's 8:32 over here. It's 7:33 p.m. Oh, okay, so it's not much later than over here in New York. Cause I'm thinking like, yo, is everyone dead asleep when I'm doing this? And to be fair, that could be also the case, honestly. Or is everyone like still like is school still going on, or is it on everyone's spring break still? I don't know, but I was like thinking like it's one or the other. But, okay. That's the beautiful thing about the internet. Time does not matter. Time is an illusion in the concept of, or in the face of the interweb. Oh, for me it's 5:30. Yep, that's what I thought. I feel like most people are either getting back from like maybe school, maybe a job, or a nap, because that period of the day is my nap. That's my nap time. Yo, I miss nap times. Those are so nice. Sleep is heavily underrated. So much so that I don't get much of it, honestly, these days. But I should really go back to enjoying sleep. Alright, so we have like a sort of an hour before me, and then we have some that's like 3 hours like before me of mine. Let's see, now the dream is to be big enough that people all over the world is coming to see my streams. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but hopefully eventually it does. Because wouldn't that be cool? Like, getting an actual audience? Like, Or I lied. I'm actually gonna do fan art, but this is one character that I only do fan art. It's the only character I do fan art for, and that's because I like his psychotic grin. It's from Burning Effect, and people have been enjoying that Burning Effect video really well, like here and there. It's like rather, it's very it was very well received, despite Burning Effect being very obscure. Like, I believe it'll happen one day. You're a chill dude with great art. Thank you. I would hope to think that my art's at least somewhat good. That's the thing. With doing an art channel or being an artist and getting an audience, like, your skill will definitely play, ideally, a piece in the puzzle of how big you get. Or maybe not. It could also be the things you draw too. Again, I heard the furry community is I'm next to Elon Musk. I heard the furry community is the next richest thing in the world. So if you want money, there's an audience there. Okay. Will I do it? No, but. I mean, there's also a question of how much of your pride are you willing to throw away, because people are also doing not safe for work things too, and I can do it. I can, as someone that has looked at many nude models in my art career in high school and in art college. I'm pretty proficient at drawing naked bodies, but I'll be darned if I do that. Like, no. I wouldn't dare. But should I do that for Patreon? I'll do pinup stuff. I'll do like risque, like sort of like showing a bit of skin here and there. I'll definitely do that. But anything that's showing like, you know, private parts, I'm good. And if I'm doing that, I'm only doing it because to satirize something. I love your art, and especially the artist analysis. Thank you. Those analysis, every time I go back to my first one, I realize how I realize that I'm slowly loosening up, if that makes sense. Like, I'm getting more comfortable speaking into the mic, because on my first video I was so nervous, and I mean, I'm still pretty much nervous too, even now, speaking into my headset, but it's gotten better. Like, I would you wouldn't believe how nerve-wracking it was for my first artist analysis. But I'm glad it took off. It really took off. I want to say it's probably due to Ishida Sui's artist analysis that really got people flooding into my, like, or found their way to my channel. I was like, well, thinking like, what was the stage? This was security hall. Oh my god. Okay, OBS just told me it disconnected, but it reconnected. So are we good? Oh, we better be good. OBS, don't mess with me, please. I am not in the mood for games, OBS. Are we back? Oh, I hope so. Thank you, Jet Monkey. I think we are back. OBS just told me it disconnected and gave me the most abrupt heart attack. But it reconnected, so I hope the stream is not it's probably gonna be very disjointed when I finish, but I'll worry about that later, honestly. And I can hear it and see you again. Okay, good. Good. To be fair, guys, my tech is pretty old. Well, I mean, yeah, my tech is pretty old. So, if my internet like slows down to a halt or something like that sort happens, I'm blaming my tech for anything and all things that happen. And I would love to get like upgrade my whole rig and system, like my whole setup, but I'm broke. But you already knew that since I'm an artist. That's why I'm doing all this preemptive things, like doing YouTube and streaming, so that I could one day not be broke and do art for a living. So I can actually, well, then I'll upgrade my tech and I'll fully be able to invest in art more. To be fair, it's not the tech that makes an artist an artist. But we knew that already. I think every person knows that, but sometimes it stops us a lot. Thinking we need a tablet or thinking we need a Cintiq to be a good artist. I will say it doesn't make you a good artist, but gosh darn it, is it easy to upload things on the internet if you do. I would say skip, if you have the money, skip Intuises, skip the Bamboos, skip all that. If you could get an on-screen tablet, you are golden. If you could somehow get the funds for that, if humanly possible, if it's within your budget. If it's not, then I would say, if you're still young and new to this digital art scene, screw it. Get the cheap tablet, because I'll tell you right now, you're gonna get an expensive one. You're gonna not know what to do with it. Trust me, you do not want to have like a $1,000 device and not know what to do with it. Clip Studio, please don't do this to me. Okay. already got an iPad Pro because of income tax last year, and I find easy to study anatomy with. Yes, an iPad. I was going to mention. I was actually going to say just skip to an iPad, but iPads, iPad Pros, I should say, are like at minimum $1,000, and I have an iPad Pro, and I've had this iPad Pro for like 3-4 years, and it's still one of the best investments I made. So I would say yes. If you could get an iPad Pro, you will not regret it. An iPad Pro is so good. I would dare say, for all the people that's saying Wacom is running the tablet industry, or what's not coming up, like what, like Huion is doing things, I will still say an iPad wrecks all of that. It's that convenient. And to be fair, an iPad is my current main, my main like hardware that I use to make art. Again, it's just easier. We working with Procreate, and it's like UI. Clip Studio is good. I would even go as far as to say, get Clip Studio instead of Photoshop, if you can. Actually, yeah, I would say definitely do that. All right, I'm not digging this music anymore. All right, well, Sonic Heroes has a good soundtrack. I mean, all Sonic games have a good soundtrack, honestly. We're not listening to this opening. It might be copyrighted. We're going straight to Seaside Hill. Okay. Because I could have sworn if I played the theme song, Crush 40 was going to come to my doorstep and absolutely end me. Oh my god, I forgot how good the soundtrack the soundtrack for Sonic Heroes was. Okay, I need to do probably bolder. To be fair, honestly, yes, Clip Studio Paint is great. Honestly, if Photoshop, if Photoshop did not do that garbage like a subscription-based thing and made you buy Photoshop once, I think I'd still be using Photoshop. I'm not gonna lie. Something about Photoshop is, well, to be fair, I used it first. Before Clip Studio, before when it was still called Manga Studio, I was still using Photoshop. But the Manga Studio again, Adobe did that disgusting subscription-based thing, and I was not paying. I don't know what the amount was. but I was not gonna pay the amount because I'm broke. I'm an artist, so yeah, I'm broke. Oh, I don't like